it pop, DJ blow my speakers up tonight. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, oh, 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 oh. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, oh, 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 oh. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, oh, 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 oh. You build me up, you break me down. My heart it pounds, yeah, you got me. With my hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. You build me up, you break me down. My heart it pounds, yeah, you got me. With my hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, oh, 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 oh. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, oh, 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 oh. You build me up, you break me down. My heart it pounds, yeah, you got me. With my hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up.
You know I'm not one to break promises. I don't wanna hurt you, but I need to breathe. At the end of it all, you're still my best friend. But there's something inside that I need to release. Which way is right? Which way is wrong? How do I say that I need to move on? You know we're headed separate ways, and it feels like I am just too close to love you. There's nothing I can really say. I can't lie no more. I can't hide no more. Got to be true to myself. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. So I'll be on my way. Nothing to say, I've nothing to do, I've nothing to give. I must live without you. You know we're headed separate ways, and it feels like I am just too close to love you. There's nothing I can really say, and it feels like I am just too close to love
whistle, baby, let me know. Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we start real slow. You just put your lips together and come real close. Can you blow my whistle, baby, whistle, baby? Here we go. I'm betting you like people, and I'm betting you love freak mode. And I'm betting you like girls, but give love to girls, stroke your little ego. Bet you I'm guilty, your honor. This is how we live in my genre. Who in the hell done paid the road wider? There's only one flow and one rider. I'm a damn shame, order more champagne, pulling them hamstrings, trying to put it on ya. Bet your lips spin back around, come on. Slow it down, baby, take a little on. Whistle, baby, let me know. Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we start real slow. You just put your lips together and come real close. Can you blow my whistle, baby, whistle, baby? Here we go.
Run away, turn away, run away, turn away, run away. Run away, turn away, run away, turn away, run away. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me why. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me why. Tell me why. Say she tired of little money, need a big boy. Pull up 20-inch blades like I'm Lil Troy. Now it's everybody flocking, need a decoy. Shorty mixing up the vodka with the liquor, yeah. G-Wagon, 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 G-Wagon. All the housewives pulling up. I got a lot of toys. 720S bumping Fall Out Boy. You was talking shit in the beginning, back when I was feeling more forgiving. I know it pissed you off to see me winning. See the igloo in my mouth when I be grinning, yeah. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. 100 deep when I roll it, they on me. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, got them saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. And your grandma will probably know me. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, got them saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. And your grandma will probably know me. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, got them saying wow. Before I dropped Stony, none of y'all really cared. Now they always say congratulations to the kid. And this is not a 40, but I'm pouring out the shit. Used to have a lot, but I got more now. Made another hit, cause I got bored now. Always going for it, never put foot down. Last call, Hail Mary, Prescott, touchdown, hey. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. 100 deep when I roll at the on me. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, got them saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me.
Good morning, everybody. We are going to get that bell ringing here in just a moment. Heading into open this morning, I know everyone's been talking about Disney so far, and yes, Disney has fallen on earnings. So they are actually down around the 107 mark at the moment. There's that big gap to fill on the daily chart. I'm sure a lot of people are looking for that down to like $100. I really do like this dip, though. I think it gives a lot of good opportunity for the long term with Disney here for anybody who missed this initial run up. I will say, though, the thing with Disney is they are in a big range right now. I'm a buyer pretty much anywhere in this range, but honestly, you know, on a dip like this, I think going more closer to the bottom of the range is probably the way to go. But, you know, I'm a long-term Disney shareholder, so I do not really mind too much. My average price is right around 92 to 93. So I'm in pretty low down there right now. Looking to let this one do well over the longer term. Anything under 100 and I'm pretty much a buyer, so we'll see how low it can dip here with Disney. But that's been the pretty big talk of the town this morning, is Disney's earnings are starting to fall off pretty hard. So nothing too bad in my opinion, but you know, earnings are earnings, right? That's what happens. But whenever you look at Disney and you go out to a weekly chart, just remember the longer term goal of this stock. You know, good moves off support, going to be falling down into this range. It's more of a slow and steady mover and a very long term play than it is a short term one. So if you are going to ever buy shares of it, just realize that, you know, 5 to 10 year hold on this one is needed for this company to turn around in a, well, true fashion, I guess. You know, they could turn around quicker, but what's up? Sean said, way to hang in with Diz, Tom. Yeah, Diz has been awesome, man. It's been awesome. Hell yeah, Mason, before the bell. Gotta love it, right? Mixed up the music today. I'm sure you guys noticed that. Just a little mix up here. It said bass boosted car music, but this is not quite the same that I'm used to when I see bass boosted car music. Good morning, Jason. What's up? Gambled Palantir earnings, Nolan said. Oh man, you did? Yeah, they're selling off pretty hard today. That was a pretty bad move there. You know, never gamble on the earnings, man. But as long as you're willing to lose whatever you gambled. Boeing's down quite a bit from that news yesterday where the FAA is opening up a probe into their inspections. How long has this been going? Is this just the Boeing one? Okay, it is. I was gonna say, like, has this been playing for like a whole day? Is it storming by you, Tom? It actually was a ton this morning. Like a terrible line moved through. Let me look. Oh, yeah. That line is now extending up to Chicago, yeah. It hit me around 6. Maybe a little sooner. Yeah, maybe like 5:30 to 6. That is one hell of a line, though, sweeping across the country, Mason. That line extends all the way up into the middle of Canada, man. That is like a wild storm system. The weather's supposed to finally start getting better for me. It's rainy, though, Xbox said. What's up, Demure? Good morning. Good morning, Purpose. Gonna bring up the watch list first thing this morning. See what we got. Peloton. Going nuts here. Up 11% in pre-market. What happened with Peloton? There's got to be news here. Let's see. Peloton eyed for potential buyout by private equity firms. Ooh. Did anybody mention that in Discord today? Man, Peloton. That's pretty good, though. 12.4%. Damn, RIVN. Rivian's moving up as well. Don't they report tonight? Yeah, they do. They report tonight. They had a pretty good move in pre-market today. I thought maybe they reported this morning, but nope. Lucid was pretty whack last night, of course. These EV companies can never do good on earnings. It's like, come on, just have one good move, for Christ's sake. It's okay, though. I'm not a big fan of these EV companies, personally. Anybody watch the Tom Brady roast? I didn't get to see it yet, but I heard there were some good ones in there. Samuel said, I believe it was in Discord. Yeah, I'm sure it was at some point. Good morning, Outlaw. What's going on? Nvidia's pulling back pretty hard, Demir said. It really is. I mean, it's not too hard, though, but it's pulling back. Yeah, I don't count that as too hard one yet, but I would say if it starts breaking under 904, getting like 900 or less today, then we'd be talking a little rougher. Poor Tessie. Tom Brady roasted Kim Kardashian hard. I saw a lot of funny ones. Yeah, I saw a lot of funny ones. Sean said it's been 30-mile-per-hour gusts for 4 days now. Damn. Dan said that is a weird line. Yeah, it is. That was a really weird weather line, man, or storm line, whatever you call that. Pressure. All right, Palantir still watching. Let's switch back to Disney 1 second. Just want to eye it up one more time, see how low we're getting today. Okay. Not too bad. DraftKings is actually making up for it. Is interesting. In my portfolio, 1.18% on DraftKings, having one hell of a move. Sean shot an 82 in that 30-mile-per-hour wind. 2 OB, 1 water. It was a hell of a round. That wind gets tough, man. The people who don't golf, like, for everyone out there who's listening right now who doesn't golf, man, like, when the wind's blowing 30 miles per hour, like, you could almost aim, like, 90 degrees right and just, like, hit it, and it'll come all the way back. It's pretty insane sometimes. I've played before where I, like, literally had to aim in the other fairway to get the ball to go in our fairway. It's pretty insane. That's pretty good, though, Sean. 82 in that. Looks like those Tesla towers couldn't keep the bears out. No, they couldn't. Poor Tessie falling back off. They're still right around the big support of the past few days. Still within like this little range here. We drew this out yesterday. Ended up staying in there. Right here. Got the 180 support though, which is pretty big. Now, it's obviously not right at 180. I guess if you want to get real technical here, you could say like 178. 180 is big though, so just realize that. Like right where we're bouncing, anywhere around like this $1 to $2 range off of 180 is pretty huge. Got to give or take a little bit with these huge ass stocks like Tesla. They move like crazy sometimes. Microsoft was actually having a good morning, and another stock that I thought had a great morning was Apple, and they are still moving very well here, getting up towards resistance, might break. They got pretty close, like at 184.30. Very, very close to the breakout with Apple. They had that good earnings move, and then they just haven't really gotten any good momentum ever since that initial after hours run there. They haven't really moved too much. So looking at them today, they're starting to get a little bit of heat back. It's one that I've been keeping on the radar and watching. You know, they're a big stock. Of course, we're always watching them, but it's one that with the earnings going well, as long as they keep holding up high, I mean, watching for another after earnings run here could be a good potential play with Apple. Just, you know, be patient. Make sure you see the move. Don't just enter right now with it rejecting at resistance. I've hit wedges that went backwards plenty of times, goofing off. I've never done that one yet, Sean, but I gotta try it. I saw some videos of guys doing that. I can hit a nice flop, like really high, so that'll be cool. Coco, someone asked about. Yeah, it's coming back a little today. Coco has been dipping a lot recently. It's not anything that's really tradable, though. Like, you can look at Hershey's, like HSY. As Coco falls, Hershey's been kind of ripping up off of lows here. At the end of the day, Hershey's is having a pretty big dip if you were looking to buy them anyways, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Coco just because there's no real opportunity to play it, but it is interesting to look at nonetheless. Oil futures falling back off. Looking at oil here on the daily, it peaked out around 87.50, fell back down to like 77. I'm terrible at putting, but decent. Oh, I'm terrible at putting, but decent at driving, and I feel good with my irons. Nice, Ryan. I got to get together with Mason here and play him soon. Yeah, Mason, end of May might work here. Chewy puts kind of tempting, Sean says. CHWI. Kind of tempting. Looking at the daily, it's pulling back a little bit. Nothing that you have to overly worry about yet. It is tempting because I really like the support. That support is awesome. Yeah, Mason, I can do that. Like, yeah, somewhere like 20, like the 24th or something. We could play like on the 24th in like the afternoon, and then the 25th, and I'll probably come home the 26th. Apple has AC/DC news today for their own chips, Aaron said. AC/DC? Like AC/DC current? Is that what you mean? Ah. It's just code name AC/DC. Sorry, I've heard of that in electrical stuff before. So I didn't know if it had something to do with that, considering it was chips. Memorial Day weekend. Is that Memorial Day weekend? Hang on. Oh, it is. Never mind. I wouldn't even have to come back the 26th then. That'd be cool. That'd be perfect. Vac said INTC. Intel. Yeah, Mason, we're going to have to get the tea times booked. We got 3130. Good resistance on Intel there. That's going to be badass, Sean. Hopefully you guys have a nice time there. A Pro-Am. Are you the pro, Sean? Yeah, Intel's having a good move. I know with their earnings, they kind of disappointed. They fell off the face of the earth, but they're coming back really well off of this dip. Excuse my alarm there. That's my tea alarm, guys. I have tea going out there. Today was a tea day for me. Figured we had to. That is good news, though, with Apple and their chips. It's just... I guess the stock's starting to come up. There we go. I want to say it's kind of stuck for having good news. There it goes, though, a little bit better. Samuel says, what's Apple's resistance? Sammy Ray. In the short term, I'm really liking 187. Like 187, 187.50. Something like that. I like that on Apple. As a short-term resistance, like today, I like 185. And I would bet 185 on Bookmap looks pretty damn strong. Yeah, 185. Definitely the biggest area today. 190,000 shares stacked there. Not a ton, but you know, it's okay. Ooh, Sean's playing Wild Horse. There you go. Yeah, you've talked about that one a lot. Wild Horse. What do you guys think of Peloton buyout rumors? That was interesting, Aaron. I was actually looking at that right when the market opened here on the stream. It said by private equity firms.
All I do is work, hustle, grind,
Which,
hard.
I kind of wish it was better than that, but...
All I do is work, hustle, grind, hard, level up until I drop, yeah. Independent
Apple's doing their iPad stuff today, right?
They used to tell me I would never make it far, but this vivid vision in my head is razor sharp.
Ooh, Apple events.
Weight on my shoulder, I'ma raise the bar.
I'm gonna change the name of the stream.
Watch me crack the code, sick and savage mode. Might just catch a cold. Count my money up, yup, on my Casio. Give me a bag of dough and I'ma bounce out of yo. Everybody know what comes around goes around. Middle fingers up when I feel broken down. My ribs are touching, I can hear my
Save the name of that stream real quick. Yeah, we'll watch this, guys. We'll see. We'll do like the side-by-side like Powell. Aaron said, I always thought a company like Amazon would buy Peloton. Me too. Something like Amazon or Nike or something. I was looking for stuff like that. But I'm kind of surprised. Someone's asking me for an Amazon Bookmap. Let me oblige. Oh, I don't even have them pulled up. That's always good. CGC? No way. Is CGC starting to go? Yes, CGC. There we go. 5.56%. 556. Where's all my firearms experts at out there? This will be pretty cool, though, with the Apple event going on here soon. Google is going, Nolan said. Googl. Whoa, it really is 1.62%. That's actually one of the better extensions out above the pre-market highs that I've seen so far this morning. Not bad, Google. Not bad one bit. Let's go. That's pretty cool. Apple's still moving up into this event here, almost up to 185. So watch out for resistance coming up. It might be able to blow right past. I'm gonna try my best to have this Apple event, guys. We'll see if it kicks me out or not. But make sure you guys like up the stream. We got 13 likes. Come on, get it up higher. Let's go. Those are some rookie numbers out there. If you don't like it, I'm gonna have to get Greta after you.
How dare you!
CCJ resistance. Cameco popping off 3.44%. Go over to the hourly. Oh, wow. They are right on resistance. Around 52.63, 52.65. Man, CCJ is so close. Wow. That's an awesome move there. Is the Apple event starting in 2 hours, Aaron said? No, it should be starting here in 10 minutes. 10 minutes we got. Should be pretty big. That's pretty good. Let's go, Apple. Watching 185. Getting so close on the book map. Look at that. Someone asked me for a Tesla book map. Let's check it real quick. 179. Big support. Big support. 180 was big on Tesla. Pretty huge. Where can we watch it? Lucky said, right here, Lucky. Right here. I'll have it for you, don't worry. Unless YouTube bans me for showing it, but... it shouldn't. Man, Nvidia, you're right, Jane. That is bad. Down to 892. Nvidia. That is a pretty brutal drop. Look at the 1 minute even. I mean, that's a good extension there. Is there like a cause for this? Is this Apple's doing? I gotta look at the news on Nvidia on Thinkorswim. Like, what the? What's happening? Mason goes, it's monsooning by me. Seriously, man. It's been so bad by me. It's been so muddy and just terrible to play golf. And I don't mind the rain, but it's just been a little too much. It sounds like it's gonna go through the skylight. Yeah, it's terrible. I had to drive back in some Illinois rain on Saturday. That was one of the worst things I've ever done. The plains of Illinois with all that wind, man, it was scary. Boeing just doing nothing here today. Let's go see the QQQ really quick. How's Costco? People are talking about it in Discord. It's going nuts here. Getting up towards 766. It's going up because I visited it for the first time. That NVIDIA drop will last 10 minutes tops, Dan said. 10 minutes tops. Let's see. It's already starting not to last too long. It already came back pretty strong. RSB, not gonna lie, the other music was better. I feel that, man. I feel that. I thought this one was gonna be the same type. I'm very surprised that it isn't the same one. Very surprised. Let's see, let's see if this is better, guys. I feel you, you know, it's not my favorite either. Let's see. This is wild, the type of cars that are shown on this. Randy said, I'm looking for the golf channel. Oh, sorry, Randy. Sorry, Randy. I wish. That'd be cool. I told Mason we should do, like, whenever we meet up and play in May, we should videotape it and, like, edit it up and see, how we do. It'd be kind of cool. No Senna said SMCI. Let's see. Super microcomputer. Nice. SMCI. Beautiful, beautiful. We got QQQ bouncing up very well too. Let's go look at NVIDIA here. Yeah, we really could, Mason. You're actually right. We could. NVIDIA is selling over again. Very slightly, though. Nothing crazy. Just a little 1 minute. AMD looks a little bit worse. Hit off resistance. 157 moving down pretty well. Fell under 155.20, where it bounced up earlier this morning. So, pretty brutal sign right now. The Apple event should start in around 4 minutes. We'll be ready for that. Don't worry, guys. I will have it here. Jane says, I like how... I feel you there, Jane. You know, videotape it. I mean... Yeah. I don't know. I like saying that better. Us oldies, Jane. You like XLC. Let's see. The communication services. I mean, I'm not a huge communication services guy. It looks like this stock has been okay. I mean, if I were going to trade these types of stocks, I would probably just make my own little portfolio of them. Like CHTR, Verizon. Actually, speaking of CHTR, guys, what in the hell is going on with this stock? It's sold off so much. It's actually starting to come up off the dip pretty well. I don't know. That's starting to tempt me. Coming off of that dip like this. Like, look at that long-term chart. Right on support. Right on schedule. Man. Who's buying that thing up down there? This music isn't much better than the other ones. I guess it is, though. I don't know. You guys be the judge. RSB said stocked up meetup. Hell yeah. Mason said Surgy Surge. Mason, maybe it could be like a really cool thing where like it's like every couple of months, but like, you know, it'll be like really nice videos or something. I don't know. It'll still be all right. That is too bad we're not closer together. $4.40 support on QQQ as it's dropping. It's not dropping a lot, just a little pullback on the day. Still up overall. Same thing with SPY. CJ said, whose stock is this? Crap, sorry, CJ. I've been switching through them. Oh, on the daily chart one, it was probably CHTR, Charter Communications. They make that, they make Charter Spectrum. If you guys have ever seen that for like TV and internet and stuff. Pretty big company out there. What time was Kashkari speaking? I think it was 10:30. 11:30 a.m. for Kashkari. All right, that Apple event should be starting up like right now.
It's always fun, you make me feel so young. Hung up on you, you're one of one, you ain't just anyone. Your eyes are blue, mine are brown, with a tint of hazel. And no one like you.
All right, well, we can't lie. I think Tom's music is better than the Apple's music, at least, so. Apple always knows how to put on a good event, guys. It's always fantastic. 1080? No, let's get that into the 4K. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's slow down, take things one by one.
All right, Apple. Let's see what you got for us. It feels right. Yes, it does. Got a little rainbow there. Their headquarters is beautiful.
Good morning. Welcome to Apple Park. We have a huge day of announcements ahead of us, and it's all about iPad. In fact, this is the biggest day for iPad since its introduction. But first, I'd like to give you a couple of quick updates. In February, we shipped Apple Vision Pro. This revolutionary new product is unlike anything that came before it. Now that it's out in the world and people are experiencing its phenomenal capabilities, we're seeing some amazing things being done with Apple Vision Pro. Porsche is building brand new spatial experiences across the company, from reimagining track experiences to training service technicians to creating their showroom of the future. Dr. Tommy Korn at Sharp Healthcare is using Apple Vision Pro to improve surgical eye care through simulation, analysis, and optimization. And award-winning film director John M. Chu is using Apple Vision Pro to oversee the editing and visual effects for his upcoming film Wicked from the comfort of his home on a giant theater-sized screen. These are just a few examples of the incredible ways Apple Vision Pro is already making an impact in our customers' lives. In March, we shipped the amazing new MacBook Air. With the power of M3, it puts even more performance and capability into the best thin and light laptop. Our users are loving it. In fact, MacBook Air is now the world's best-selling 13-inch laptop and the world's best-selling 15-inch laptop. Now let's turn our attention to iPad. There's no other device like it. iPad is powerful, portable, and incredibly versatile. In classrooms around the world, iPad is helping students and teachers bring their lessons and learning to life. From architects to engineers, iPad plays a critical role in helping them get their most important work done in entirely new ways, no matter where they are. For artists, designers, and musicians, it provides ways to take their ideas and creativity further than ever before. And with its incredible performance, powered by Apple Silicon and the world's best displays, iPad is an amazing device for playing games and enjoying entertainment. It's this incredible versatility that defines iPad. And today, we have some huge updates across the iPad lineup. So here's John to tell you more.
All right, John, bring it on, buddy. Come on, John. I don't need to see all this.
Let's kick things off with iPad Air. iPad Air is designed to deliver advanced features pioneered on iPad Pro and make them available at an even more affordable price. That's why a wide range of users rely on it to do so many different things, like college students who use GoodNotes and Apple Pencil from the classroom to the dorm room, entrepreneurs who use QuickBooks for their small business while on the go using 5G, creators that rely on the performance of iPad Air and iMovie to produce engaging content, and all types of consumers who use it to catch up on a hit show like Palm Royale, or have a blast with friends in a game like PUBG. The combination of a high-resolution display and the phenomenal performance of Apple Silicon and its colorful, portable design with support for amazing accessories makes iPad Air so versatile for so many. Well, today, we're excited to give all these users even more of what they love with a new iPad Air. And here it is.
I don't dance, I just float. Float on my float on, just float. Float, float, I just float. I'm light as a feather, I'm light as a feather, yeah baby I float.
For the first time ever, iPad Air comes in two sizes, a redesigned 11-inch Air and a spectacular all-new 13-inch Air. And here's Melody to tell you more.
I'm thrilled to tell you all about the new iPad Air. Let's start with its brilliant liquid retina display. Users love the portability of the 11-inch form factor, which is perfect for tasks like jotting down notes while working on a project. Some Air users would prefer an even larger display for more room to work, learn, and play.
The bigger the better.
Inspired by iPad Pro, where about half the users choose a larger screen, we created a 13-inch model of the new iPad Air as well. The 13-inch Air has 30% more screen real estate than the 11-inch Air. The larger display gives users more space to express their ideas in apps like Freeform, or to see more participants in a video call on Zoom. It also provides more space to view multiple apps using split view in iPadOS. And both displays have the same advanced features, so all your content looks absolutely gorgeous. We've also redesigned the iPad Air to put the front-facing camera on the landscape edge. And it features Center Stage, which uses machine learning to automatically keep everyone in the field of view. So it's perfect for connecting with friends and family over FaceTime, or joining a video conference while using a keyboard. The new Air features landscape stereo speakers with spatial audio, so it sounds great. And the 13-inch model has even better sound quality with double the bass.
That was kind of funny. They should have done the
Air
porn
comes
scenes.
in 4 finishes, a new blue and a new purple, as well as a beautiful starlight and space gray. And its durable design uses a 100% recycled aluminum enclosure. Air users also love how quickly they can get things done. So we're stepping up performance in a big way with the incredibly fast M2. M2 is a powerful chip that's improved in a number of ways over M1. It has a faster CPU, faster GPU, and much faster neural engine. And when combined with faster memory bandwidth, the new Air is nearly 50% faster than the previous Air with M1 for all types of productive and creative tasks. And compared to iPad Air with A14 Bionic, the new Air provides up to an enormous 3 times faster performance. So users can create faster than ever in Affinity Designer 2 to promote their business, and play graphically intensive games like the upcoming Zenless Zone Zero, or the visually stunning Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Assassin's Creed.
With M2, the new Air is also an incredibly powerful device for AI. It's blazing fast for powerful machine learning features in iPadOS, like visual lookup, subject lift, and live text capture.
Ooh, all right, guys. They got me. No. Rip. Oh, that's a rip. Oh no, what is going on today here? Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, YouTube. Well, I'm just gonna change the name of the stream back to Stocks. All right. Don't worry, guys. I'll be here. Let me know whenever you guys can hear me again. Make sure you guys let me know, because I have no idea how long it takes to get it back. I'll make him a pizza. That's funny. For real. Even Mike was like, Apple gotcha, yeah. Yeah, let me know whenever they got me back though, guys. Hopefully it comes back here soon. Make a file in the pot. Yeah, do that, Steven. That's awesome. I'll send you money and stamps. I appreciate that. Someone said I'll bring you smokes. Oh boy, that's funny. Yeah, that's right. Come on, Apple. Apple's gonna go down 10% now, guys. Let's go. Let's get it down 10%. Watch out. Hillary's from there? Uh-oh. He's back. Let's go, Jane. We are back. I love it. I love it. Oh, Jane, I'll tell you what. Your pizza probably would have been my favorite thing that I got while I was in Apple jail. Tim Cook's gonna go put me on Epstein's Island with him, is what he's gonna do. I think he was one of the ones that went there, isn't he? I don't know. Boeing and Apple? Oh, crap. Boeing's coming after me, too. I forgot. Is it done? No, it's not done, Dan. Sorry about that. I got whacked. Apple finally got me on that one. You hate to see it, but, you know, happens sometimes with those live events. Most of the time, you don't encounter any issues doing that, but I don't know, Apple, somehow they got YouTube to take it down, or YouTube's doing it, or I don't know. It's weird though, because like, you know, on like a Federal Reserve event, I can do that. I can do plenty of other events, so I don't know. Some of them, I guess, are more stringent than others. Apple's such a big company, you know, I guess they're pushing for it. Man, Palantir's really selling down now, guys. While that event was going on, it got even worse. Guys and gals, of course. Selling off hard. Looking at 894 on NVIDIA, holding up as pretty decent support. 894, 895. That's a big spot. Apple has that 185 resistance. It's failing to break out there. Still rejecting back ever since the event started. If you guys see anything big with the event, let me know. Make sure you guys like up the stream for Tom, though, here. You know, trying to get the information out to you guys, and you know, they get me, so come on, smash up the like. That'll be my saving grace today, the one thing that makes me happy. Jane said, don't say the B word. Oh no. There's so many B words in the chat, I don't know which one. Yeah, I didn't, Mason. I was actually just thinking about that, by the way. I was just thinking about that. And Savage. The big thing is with volume indicators is I don't actually use any on TradingView. I hate to say it. I don't, you know, I hate, especially because you sent me you know, a super chat. I don't want to leave you hanging though. So, you know, I would say some of the best volume indicators out there might be like looking at money flow, like maybe a volume, like a VWMA, volume weighted moving average. But yeah, for the most part, I really just I just watch Bookmap, and I actually look at volume on Thinkorswim, and it's just normal volume. I don't look at any crazy indicators or anything like that on the volume. I really just focus on price action for the most part. Where you usually see big price action, you see big volume. So I guess that could go hand in hand, obviously. But I don't know. I'm not a big volume trader. I don't necessarily like look for volume when I'm trading. I'm just looking for necessarily just good breaks. Because like, you know, like with a lot of these intraday moves, like, yeah, like look at Microsoft early on in the morning. Like the volume was higher, it was very choppy, etc., etc. Now, I obviously volume indicators won't be the same as this, but you know, like look, the stock starts ripping up. There's not really that much positive volume coming in, obviously a little bit, but kind of normal, you know. Stock still gets some good movement. I really just like focusing on those things a lot better, but I don't want to leave you hanging, so I'm gonna Google some of the better ones here and look up some of the best volume indicators here on TradingView. Oh wow, yeah, a lot of people are recommending money flow, VWMA. Volume profile. Let's see if we can pull that one up here real quick. Volume profile. See how this one looks. See, there's a lot of custom community-made scripts on here, which I think could be awesome. But like, you gotta like really research these scripts to understand what they are, how to use them, and etc. Oh, I want this off of here. Get off. That's funny. It won't go off the screen now. Usually you can just click the X. There it is. There it was. Delete the live after a private it called for a purpose said. Yeah, I definitely will be doing that for sure. Jane said would donate today, but I had a red day, and hey, that's totally fine, Jane. That is totally fine. You guys don't have to donate every day or anything like that, but I definitely do appreciate it. And Savage, I really do appreciate that. Like I said, I would love to give you a better answer. I don't look at a lot of volume indicators anymore. I used to be a lot more into it whenever I was a newer trader. Now I just focus on the price action for the most part. What do you think of PayPal now? PYPL, let's see. Pretty good movement. I would say this looks fantastic intraday. Some of the best intraday price action here. Really like that resistance, 66.50. Really good spot. Yeah, I like PayPal. Looking good, looking good. A solid breakout and move there could be pretty nice. Damn, someone's looking for bookmap on GDX. I just had it. Give me 1 sec. A beekeeper's coming to pick up the bees. I didn't read your post totally, Jane. I didn't even realize you said that they Oh. I didn't realize that they were like on your property, I guess. New visitors. Ah, I see. I didn't realize that they were on like your land. I see now. I'm glad they're not on my land. I do have a beekeeper near me though, I'd call. Yeah, GDX kind of just not the best on the book map here. It's an ETF, so keep that in mind. Switch off that. Get back to PayPal. That's a nice setup there. I know Zoom was coming back a little bit. It was very choppy this morning, but there we go. There we go. Everyone's looking at Tesla right now. Tesla is starting to come up off the dip. Is everybody trying to dip buy this right now? I would proceed with caution with this one. That's a solid resistance here. I can see it chopping around down here a little bit. I don't see it recovering up, though, a ton. What do you see NVIDIA, William said? Let's see NVIDIA here. Whoa, selling back off. I see a lot of selling pressure at the moment. Holy shit. That's pretty bad. If it ends up falling under 892, I think we could see some more significant drops here, of course. I mean, it's looking rough today. Xbox puts this meme in the SM chat, guys. Look at this. Holy crap. I love Tom and Jerry, guys. That's one of my favorite shows. I love going back and watching it, too. I actually go back and still watch it to this day. Every once in a while. Man, NVIDIA, that was brutal. Called for a purpose, said Apple's turning back up. What is resistance? Let's check it. It is turning back. Looking at it today, there's been a lot of resistance, in my opinion, over the past few days, right around 184, but 185 is the most major area coming up. If we switch over to Bookmap, you'll see it on there. 185. 224,000 shares are now sitting at 185. So that's going to be a big spot to watch there. Look at 184.50 even come in a little bit, but not as much. It's a big spot. But that doesn't mean that it can't break. It just, that is the big resistance though. After that, solid resistance at 186. And then 186.70 to 187. I hate to say it, it's like $1 every resistance here in the short term. But if you're looking for the bigger moves, I think once 185 breaks, really just watch like 186.50, 187. Let's go back to Nvidia. Man, looking good, looking good. Sold off very hard there to 890. I bet that's a big spot. Bet it up. Yeah, CM, DraftKings has been nice here. Demir says, keep dropping Nvidia. I want that call entry. Ooh. Be careful there. Dan said I was wrong about the Nvidia comment. I forgot about that one momentarily. DKNG. Let's switch back to it real quick after I see Nvidia. Yeah, 890. That's a big support on Nvidia right there. Just be aware. I think it could break, but just a good intraday level. See it bouncing a little bit. DraftKings going back to it. Breaking high of day. Getting even better by the moment, CM. Even better. 1.86%. The average percent rise is 2%. I would not be surprised if it went more. So the 13-inch iPad Air starts at $800. Again, a nice expensive Apple product, but then again, with the capability of the iPad, I mean, it's pretty good to have the capabilities that they have. Pretty damn good, I'd say. I'm not a big tablet person. I don't use tablets. But I could see them being used for tons of stuff. Go back to Tessie again. Man. Looking at all these levels on Tesla here, I'm watching 180 overhead. To the downside, 178 is a big support. At least there's a lot of buyers stacked there. 179 and 178.50 really broke today. Pretty easy, actually. Amir said, what's current support on SPY? Intraday, you gotta watch this 517.20-ish area. That's a good intraday support, like right here. Bam. Bam. Like right around these wicks where they're extending down to. Then there's another one around 517, but I kind of like those upper ones better at this point. If those break, I think we'll sell off below here. More major support, though, will be 516.50. That's where there were much bigger hits. Hey, no problem, Demir. Appreciate you. Sean said, gotta go. Have a good one, Sean. Have a great Tuesday. End your day nice. Thanks for joining up today. And that goes for everybody, of course. Thanks for being here.
All right, all right, all right.
Hell yeah, even Matthew's excited. Switch back over to the chips. Nvidia still chopping around the lows. Let's go AMD here. All right. Starting to come back slightly. Uptrending a little intraday. Right in the middle of the range right now, though. Not my favorite setup at the moment. PDD bull flag, 1 min with a lot of put sellers, Dax said. PDD. 137 support. A lot of the China stocks fell off today. And don't let that discourage you guys. You know, there's going to be down days on these China stocks too. Whenever you zoom out on them, they're not really down that much right now. On the overall uptrend. LLY had earnings. Let's see how they're... Yeah, look at that. LLY, they had earnings they reported. And then they actually filled the gap all the way back down here. Open. And then got close to resistance and rejected off like crazy. The Apple event's going on, of course. They got me again. What'd they get me for this time? What was that? How could they get me a second time? I didn't even do anything this time. Oh no. Cats don't rat on their owners like dogs do. We're loyal. We're loyal. The cats. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have a pretty bad unpopular opinion that I've been forming lately, because I'm always, I'm always out here and I'm going to everybody's houses and seeing everyone's animals and all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, like when my daughter gets a little older, I would love to have like a dog or a cat or something for her, But right now, with all like the messes and everything that they make, and having a baby, I'm kind of glad that I don't have any animals at the moment. But I've grown up with both. Like, when I grew up, we had 3 cats and 2 dogs in our house, so 2 black labs and 3 different cats. So I'm definitely used to them and everything. Mason said a baby animal can be like a kid. Yeah, it can. Especially a baby dog. I don't know why, but like, I love dogs and I love like nice, like athletic dogs. And then of course, they're the ones that tear everything up. Most of the time not though, just you gotta teach them. The cats are easier, of course. My daughter would probably love a cat. Jane, that is really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. All of my friends are like that, Jane. Every single one. Every single one is like that. They're like, I'm like, hey, you guys want to go do something? I gotta take care of the dog. You know, it's like, what? Man, Tilray's not looking too hot in the short term. Oof, we got Palantir puts all over the SM bot. It keeps going down. Palantir is now down 15% on the day. Continued to sell off. Yeah, Jane. You're right. That is the one big inconvenience with a dog that cats don't have that with. Hell, you can fill up the cat bowl and leave the cat alone for like a week. It's pretty funny. But I probably would lean more towards a dog, but CM said cats are meant for the barn. My buddy actually has a farm and he keeps cats in his barn actually, which is funny. He actually they just had pet kittens. It's the guy I work out with every night. Keeps the rats out of the barn, yeah. Get some cats with like level 99 hunter. Let's go look at Ford. Oh, wow, they had an EX dividend date today? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Spy getting close to flushing, Jason said. Mason says, I want a lynx. What are those cats, oh, what are those cool big cats that people like walk around on a leash? It's not a lynx, but it's like a, man, it's like a spotted, big spotted cat. Let's see. The stuff that we start talking about when the market starts slowing up becomes very interesting sometimes. Dang. Somebody Hannah Vong just posted up in the discussion channel a picture, and they lost 40% of their account today on Tesla. Guys, please, 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 if you are watching the stream right now, I'll show you guys the picture because I think this will be a good thing for some people to see. Please do not over leverage on options. Don't over leverage on anything, actually. No over leveraging, guys. Please, please, please heed the warnings. Need to start taking lighter positions. Need to focus more on the long-term gains rather than the short-term big explosions. Like they posted and they said, Tesla always makes me down. So stressed. How did Tesla do that? Like, it was not Tesla's fault. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. But, man. You know, keep putting in the work though, Hannah, if you're listening to this. Keep putting in the work, but you know, you gotta You gotta get better at those position sizes, or else eventually it's gonna catch up to you. No matter how many profits you make over the course of, like, let's say 3 weeks. Like, let's say you have a really hot 3 weeks, right? Like, if you're over leveraging, you'll still end up giving it all back. It's terrible. I've seen it happen thousands of times. I almost got a dog once, almost. I was walking out of the shelter and fleas were crawling off him, and I realized that moment having pets just isn't for me, Jane said. Savannah cat, ocelot. An ocelot would be cool. Big spotted cat. What am I trying to... Come on. I Google this and the stupid Google's screwing me here. Ah, Bengal cat. That's what it is, guys. A Bengal cat. You can buy them, and an ocelot looks similar, actually. But I'm looking at a serval. No, it's a serval cat, guys. That's it. It's a serval. Let me show you guys this thing. This is wild. I love these things. Like, imagine walking down the road with this thing with a leash on. Like, that would be an insane thing to see. Although, talk about high upkeep on animals. I've looked into these things. They are very high upkeep. Like, if I thought a dog was high upkeep, oof, this thing would be way worse. I think to own one, you actually legally have to have, like, an outside cage or something. In certain states. No one would ever mess with you. Does it use a litter box, Jason said? You know, I've never looked into that, Jason. I would assume so. I would assume so. I think, like I said, most people who keep them have, like, cages outside, and they'll, like, let it stay in the cage, so I guess it just goes wherever it wants in there. Bobcats. Yeah, we have bobcats here too, Jane. One time I was outside and I heard a bobcat screaming, and it was one of the freakiest things I ever heard, and I got so freaked out. And then I found out what it was, and I was like, oh. I was like, that makes sense. Come on, NVIDIA. Man, quit chopping. AMD starting to slowly turn back over. CM, yeah, you show up. This is my emotional support feline. My emotional support feline. That stuff is kind of funny. I've never understood that, how, like, if you're, like, mentally messed up, how, like, having an animal could, like, help you. But I guess it can. I actually feel really bad, guys. My aunt, she, her border collie actually just passed away, like, 2 months ago. And she's been going crazy for 2 months, and she's, like, I think early 70s on her age, and she really doesn't want another dog, because, like, she doesn't want to, like, have to go through all, like, the work and all the sadness and everything. But she, after 2 months now, like, she kept saying, I'm not gonna get one, I'm not gonna get one. Now she got one again. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm glad she got one. You know, I think it'll definitely help her out, you know, give her some company. was just a weird situation. I figured I'd say because we were talking about it, but I'm trying to eye up these markets today, and it's like, come on, QQQ. Like, what are you into here? Yeah, and like, I'm not trying to say that like I don't like service dogs, because don't get me wrong, there, like, I love service dogs and everything. It has become a bit of a meme though, where like everybody just gets like, you know, they make their dog into a service dog, and it's like, hey, like, I think you're kind of ruining it for the people that really need it, you know? Dan's a service dog trainer. Nice. He said, ask away. That's awesome, Dan. Yeah, he said it's the fakers that... Yeah. That's awesome, though, Dan. That's actually really cool. If I ever need anything, man, I'll hit you up. What's your name on Discord, by the way? Jacob said, Jane, you seem like the sweetest human ever. Yeah, she is pretty nice. Very, very nice. I'll be real with you, Jane. The cat gifs in the Discord, at first, I was like, man, these are getting a little weird. And now I actually have embraced them. And I now like them, actually, which is funny. I like them a lot now. Yeah, Kashkari. Yeah, he's going to be speaking in about an hour, right around, well, literally 45 minutes as of the minute just flipping over. 45 minutes. Kashkari, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Spy is still chopping around, going over to the SM bot again. Looking at Disney puts on the bot. Oof. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Disney's selling off hard. Down under 105 now. Still love Disney here for the long term, even if they dip. Not worried, just grabbing shares here. It's hard to grab shares whenever these stocks have a lot of negatives to them and they are chopping down around supports and stuff. Hard to buy, but we've seen time and time again how crucial it is to be buying down there at those better prices. If you like the company and you think that they can do well, of course, don't just buy the dip on everything, guys. I know sometimes, you know, we'll get comments and people will be like, I heard you say that, you know, buying the dip was good, or like buying when people didn't like the stock was good, so I bought, you know, Lucid and now it went down way more. It's like, yeah, like, you got to do it on decent companies, of course. No, Demir, I'm not going to be streaming Kashkari. I don't even know if we'll get to watch it, honestly. Not even certain on that. Let me see if we can find it on here. Yeah, I don't even see it. Tomorrow you can watch Cook talk and Philip N. Jefferson, the vice chair, but today I don't see anything for it. There might be something out there on YouTube or something, but I won't be live for that at that time. Got QQQ coming back pretty well here within the trend. Not bad. Not my... Excuse me, guys. It's not my favorite trend here on QQQ, though. I'm drinking my tea this morning. Got the good old English breakfast tea. What do you guys got? Coffee, energy drinks? Jacob's got the water. That's too boring, Jacob. No, I'm kidding. Qualcomm resistance, Jacob said. Xbox has the usual black coffee. Nice. Outlaw with the coffee. Qualcomm resistance. Let's see. Daily chart. Man, Qualcomm's getting high, isn't it? I mean, there's a slight resistance right here at like 184. But the more major resistance overhead is going to be around like 188. Anywhere from 188 to 192. You guys can see right here was that previous chop zone where all those resistance hits were. Mason said there's Gatorade water. Huh? Gatorade water. Oh my god, there is. What the? Yeah, let's buy a 12 pack of Gatorade water for $28. Holy shit. Electrolytes infused. What's the nutrition facts? Let's see. It's got 90 milligrams of sodium. Oh, 3 servings per container. Okay. Still. No. It is 90 milligrams per container, actually. Yeah, okay. What the hell? That's not even a lot of sodium at all. What's the point of them even putting it in? Like, what? I don't get that. Huh. I guess if they're big enough, they can do whatever they want, right? Why not try some water? People are gonna pay for it. Yeah, Propel's awesome, Mason. I love Propel. Propel. Yeah, I still drink that actually sometimes. I like it quite a bit. Yeah, if I was gonna go for something more like water, that's what I would go for. No said Qualcomm is competing with Intel. In a way they will, because they're just a different chip maker. They don't necessarily make the exact same chips. You know, I don't know everything that Qualcomm gets into, but I know Qualcomm is pretty big into making phone chips. Like they're like the Qualcomm Snapdragon and stuff like that. But I'm not totally sure. You know, these chip makers, you got to realize that they make like little chips for all types of stuff. You know, they'll get contracts for like little phone chips, like circuit board chips for like server makers and all types of stuff. Like there's a lot of things that these chip makers get into. Gets kind of complicated, honestly. Someone's looking for a Tesla book map. Let me throw it up here for him. I'm overloading my book map right now. A fair amount sitting around 180, 180, 50. Those lower areas of support are looking pretty good. I don't even know what that word is, Demure. Randy said Nvidia. It was chopping around for the most part, yeah. Slowly but surely chopping back up here. It's been pretty whack lately, guys. Like, there's been a lot of moves, but a lot of it's just like intraday chop. Like today, Nvidia drops and then, you know, just chops right back up. Like, we're not getting a lot of good continuations, really. Besides for like the first initial move. Anything after that lately has been just chop. Oh, the water boy is awesome, Dan. That's some high quality H2O. Maxim Beatty. No, I have not, Demure. I've never heard of that one. You can do it. The water boy Xbox? Is that what you're... Those people are getting offended? Oh. That's sad. Why? Because he acts stupid? It is kind of funny. Yeah, I don't... Whoever... Yeah. Xbox. Whoever says that is, I don't know. Definitely a Karen. And don't worry, you can have male Karens out there, too. That's not a woman-specific thing. Man, QQQ, look at it break out of the trend now. Actually doing pretty well. Pushing high of day. Hell yeah, new highs of the day on QQQ and the SPY. Look at that. Look at the comeback with SPY. 518 is a pretty big resistance to watch for, but considering how it's moved today, wouldn't be too surprised if it ran through it. 520. So 518 and 520 are the next major resistances coming up on SPY. If we go out to the hourly chart and we zoom out a little bit, we're getting into this area where I'm drawing the red arrow to. And this area is at a lot of chop. So we got to be very careful around this 518 to 520 mark. 518 will be a big resistance, but 520 after that might be even larger. So just keep your eyes on this. Of course, even 521 isn't too bad. Like, there's a lot of chop up there where the SPY was making those highs. Surprised the SPY didn't pull back a little bit more. How much did it pull back there from the high? Let's see. Overall, around like a 6% pullback over the course of those few weeks. Dan said, seen Costco lately? Yes, we did. It was doing great this morning. I forgot to look at it again, but it continued to roar higher. Wow, up to 770. Yeah, earlier this morning I said it's going up because I went there for the first time in 4 years. That's why it's moving like this. It's always really crowded at Costco, but even Walmart's getting pretty crowded by me nowadays, so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jane. He wasn't slow, he was just homeschooled in the bayou by mama. That's all it was. He was just sheltered, that's right. I mean, anyone would be like that. Like, I don't get that, Xbox. Yeah, that's weird, man. I'm surprised people do that. The guy ate alligator for dinner, for Christ's sake. On the Common. That movie's something else. It really would, Jane, actually, yeah. One of my real-life friends, he got a girlfriend who's kind of like that. Always has to find everything to worry about. You know, it's like you're at the baseball game, and it's like tradition for like the St. Louis Cardinals to like parade horses around the stadium. They're called Clydesdales. Anheuser-Busch houses a few Clydesdale horses, and they'll like parade them around the stadium and stuff, and everyone loves to see the horses. You know, it's like the cool thing that they do on opening day. And a lot of people are out there like, those horses are in captivity and all this stuff. And I mean, these are some well-pampered horses, guys. Like, these horses are like probably like $1 million horses. You know, we're talking like they're definitely taken well care of. But I don't know, you know, people always got to worry about stuff. I really love this community here, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are never getting offended or upset or, you know, anything like that about stuff. So, really love you guys. Appreciate you. $441.70 now on the QQQ continues to explode. Apple's falling off. How's Microsoft? They were doing well earlier. They're starting to try to come back. Holding up pretty high, like 411.50, 412. Dan goes, I'm offended that people get offended. Yeah. Me too. Yeah, Jacob, they are, man. You guys are great. Yeah, Justin, the stock market movement's been pretty rough over, I'd say, the past like 3-4 days. I don't know, hasn't been my favorite price action. It's been moving up, but like very choppy on the way up. It's not like the best opportunities. Now this QQQ breakout opportunity has been pretty solid. Like, what stocks are pushing up the market today? Penn Gaming's up 2% and is second on the watch list. Pretty lackluster on the watch list, if you ask me. See Enphase. Someone's looking for the book map on the SPY short thing. What's up, Demir? Oh, yeah, the two companies. Yeah, Dan, QQQ has had a very nice breakout here. And the weirdest thing is most of the tech stocks I look at don't even look good. So, Norcon said, I want to apologize, Tom. I wasn't familiar with your game. What game is that, Norcon? And why are you sorry? You don't gotta be sorry, Norcon. You're all good. Yeah, so Demure, it's pretty much they have a Class A and Class C shares. Essentially, the shareholders voted a long time ago to do this. It's kind of hard to explain exactly what the differences are. Of course, I get this question like once every like 2 years, Demure. So, you know, I always research it, get into it, and then it's like, you know, and then I forget the exact reason. Why does Google have 2 stocks? Let's see. So the founders want a new class of stock so that they could always maintain some control over Google's voting decisions, and they usually trade close to the same price. So the founders want a new class of stock so they could always maintain control over Google's voting decisions. I don't know exactly why that's the case, or like why they had to do that, but that is the main reason there. Let's see. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna learn today. For me, it's remembering. For many of you, I'm sure it's learning though. All right. Oh, okay. So it happened in April 2014. Issued a Class C for every Class A share previously held by shareholders. Anyone who held Class A shares at the time of the split received an equal number of C shares, but their voting power did not increase. The action preserved the majority control of founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin. When companies go public, founders often lose control over time as additional share offerings and sales can leave them in the minority. So very smart by the founders here, Larry Page and Sergey. That's a really smart move by them to do this, to keep that control. And this happens a lot where, you know, the founders of companies lose their voting power. And then it starts to become a little bit, you know, whack at that point for them because things are happening that they don't want and etc. Really smart though by them. That's the main reason. TLDR me. No problem, Demir. Charles Schwab will be shortening the trade settlement time to 1 day. Whoa. Starting May 28th? Is that for options or shares, Xbox? Wow. If that's for shares, that'd be pretty cool. Dan said Disney's about to hit minus 10%. Looks like they did hit 10% a little while ago. To the downside, that is. Let's go to Amazon. Nice. They're holding up well today. Looks like they want to try to push high. Don't blame them with the market doing so well today. Nvidia is sitting on resistance. It's going to be a tough stock today. The market going green is starting to push these chip stocks back. AMD is now all the way back. Talk about some weird swings today. Dax said China's about to rip. Like Baba and JD. Huh. They're looking okay. I'd say just okay for now. What the? My phone just lit up and I got an alert from GNC, you know, like where you get like protein powder and stuff. They said if you spend $75 or $100 right now, you can get $100 in event tickets. Does that mean I can go to the Cardinals game and get protein powder? I'd be down. Darth said, hey, Tom, do you think Save is a buy right now after earnings? Good old Save, Spirit Airlines. Not personally. This is way too risky for me. I would not buy this one. This is very risky. If you wanted to gamble on it, just realize it's a straight up gamble. Darth, I'm not trying to put the play down, you know, or anything like that, but it's just not for me whenever you have Spirit moving the way it is. It's pretty insane. I'm gonna go look at their, let's see. Yeah, like the implied volatility is like 140% for this week. So pretty high, I'd say. Not my favorite here. Not like the highest ever, but definitely higher than the other airlines. Yeah, and they don't have a lot of movement going on with earnings either. I could see this one having like some short-term opportunities though. I could see that. Yeah, I feel that, Demir. That's awesome, Outlaw. He doesn't know a lot of people since moving to Texas. That's great, man. I'm glad. Glad you found some people that share some common interests with you. You know, and hey, if you ever, Outlaw, if you ever want to talk about anything that's not stock market related either, you know, feel free to head on over to the off-topic channel in the Discord. You know, there's always a lot of cool talk in there about all types of things. Right now, it's Jane and the Bees. I'm going to make that the name of a band. Jane and the Bees. Dan said Discord link. Here, let me get you one, Dan. You guys go check out this Discord link if you want to join in. Just so everybody knows, the yearly sale will be ending soon. So I wanted to make sure that everybody was aware of that. If you've been waiting to maybe get into the yearly or to get into the premium portion of the Discord with the bots and everything like that and the day trade callouts and etc., check out the link I'm sending right now in the chat. Use code BIGMONEY for $100 off of yearly. If you're interested, this will be ending soon, like sometime over like the next week. So be ready for that, guys. Be ready for that. Code BIGMONEY for a yearly discount. Of course, the Discord is free to join, but there is premium portions to it. Demir said, my only concern with Texas is if the opportunity has been lost due to the housing market prices increasing there. Demir, it's been doing that everywhere, so honestly, you could say that about anywhere you go, just about. Unless it's something that's been decreasing in value, but even by me in St. Louis, the prices are insanely high compared to what they were. I don't think you've missed it. It's a long-term game, you know. Texas is just going to continue to incorporate more and more and more. So I think you'll be A-okay, Demir. In 10 years, I think you'll be like, wow, that was a good decision. Outlaw got a SPY call 518 at 0.49. Sold at 0.70 for a scalp. That's a great scalp, Outlaw. Let's go. Nice trade on the SPY. They got some calls. The 518 calls. Very nice there. Good scalp intraday. Caught that little rise up. Beautiful. Beautiful. W's in the chat for Outlaw, guys. That's a good one. Let's go. That's a pretty good one there. Tim also played it. Nice. 40%. Nice W's for both you guys. Haha. Jacob already knows what's coming next.
All right, all right, all right.
This is my new favorite button in the short term, just so you guys know.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Hey, Outlaw loves it too. Let's go. Sex Panther. One of the best products out there. You heard it from him himself. 60% of the time. Every time. Hope everybody had a good morning this morning, though. The market's starting to heat up a little bit here around this high. I am going to have to end the stream here soon, though. I really do appreciate everybody sticking with us this morning. I know the stream got a little bit messed up. Thanks a lot, YouTube, for not letting people watch live streams while live. But really appreciate you guys for being here, of course. It's been a fun past few weeks. The past 3 days or so, I think the price action's been a little bit whack, but really do appreciate you guys, though. Have a great rest of your day, and of course, I will see you guys later. Shout out to all the lurkers out there. Of course, everybody else for joining up as well. Awesome to hear. Walk away with those profits today. If the SPY starts to rip again, you can catch another nice scalp up. You know, don't be upset with sitting on the sidelines from like lunch until close. You know, it's not going to be a bad idea in my opinion, considering everything going on right now. We'll look at the earnings one last time. We got Upstart tonight with Rivian, Wynn Resorts will be pretty big. Lyft, Oxy, the oil stock, Twilio, so Toast even. I mean, there's quite a bit going on tonight. Tomorrow morning, we got Uber, Shopify, Affirm, Toyota. Hey, there we go. I just bought one of those. Well, technically, my girlfriend did, but you know who's paying for it. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. See ya in the Discord.